solo top, or maybe not. Kronos might be heading top. The auto pathing is a little bit weird in this game, but Wretched Hag's going to be the solo top hero. Wild Soul already making his way for the jungle, and Valkyrie's going to be the solo mid, and that leaves Soul Reaper Witchslayer in that bot lane.
Just looking for that rune pop up there. That is an interesting thing. I've never seen the bear actually get out there as a free scout. That's really quite clever on their part, and everyone's just frantically looking for this rune. There it is, invisibility picked up by Kronos as the bear now goes back to Wild Soul.
I think this is interesting lane assignments, to be honest, but I wouldn't really expect anything less from Aric Esports. I think they know that they're going to have to run a solo top, so that will give Kronos a little bit more of a freelance farm, so to speak. And they're just going to be looking to pull this lane back as Plague picks up his Extinguish first spell rather than his nuke. So they're not going to be looking to gank too much here, but damage already being exchanged in this middle lane here. Defiler definitely getting the better bit of it, though, with her nuke. Valkyrie forced to already blow that health pot, but he did that last game as well, basically just getting harassment off, making sure that Defiler wastes any regen she has, which she doesn't have any at this point in the game. And now he just comes back full HP, full mana, and can just begin harassing Defiler up again. And the lane is definitely working out top here. The harassment's on Plague Rider's end. The lane's already pulled back in their favor, and Kronos is just going to get free farm for the most part. And Defiler could be first blooded here, possibly. Nope, the cancelled arrow there from Valkyrie, and a missed nuke from Defiler is going to be a little bit costly. But there's this strong lane in the bottom here, Witchslayer Soul Reaper, just going to harass the crap out of Slither and Accursed. But they do have the survivability, which is why I had suggested them for top lane. But that same survivability will be apparent here, and both of them are going to be support heroes, so they'll both get the benefit. They'll get a little bit of farm each, which is enough for any support hero to really contribute to his team. So
We got Wretched Hag up top actually using her creep wave very effectively to get those extra creeps, but that will actually deny the creeps for Wild Soul, who's just wandering around the forest at level 2. The Legion do suspect there is foul play going on here, but I don't think they're going to make an advance.
And now we have the Withering Presence on Soul Reaper now, which is just designed to keep people off the waves. And for Curse to be a strength hero, it'll be a little bit lighter on his end of things, but Slither's definitely going to be taking the better bit of damage and really going to hurt a little bit. Defiler picking up a 2-minute bottle though.
Yep, that was a vent leg. But back at the beginning, Soul Reaper was caught behind enemy lines there, and Witchslayer did have to come in and save him. But other than that, they've just been back and forth, just very non-aggressive, just both of them really turtling up.
And Defiler seems to be forced to use the Courier to cycle her bottle, which is not a bad thing. Especially, it's really what's required for her at this point in the game. Especially when going up against a Valkyrie. I think the only person who really is able to really out rune control a Valkyrie is either a double lane mid or a Wretched Hag. The bottom lane is definitely taking a huge bit of damage, and this could be the first blood here on Slither, but the shield heal comes off from Accursed, and now it's just going to be about how long he can survive. He will be able to, but Wretched Hag taking quite a bit of damage in that top lane from Plague Rider, and Kronos, while all this is going down, just getting that free farm, which is huge. He's got the items he needs, really. And there's the cycled bottle now for Defiler. She's got it back. Valkyrie's still with that bottled haste, so I'm guessing Trixie's going to be looking to maybe try and land an arrow, grab a few nukes, and really just keep Defiler working here and make sure that bottle is never fully full there for Defiler. And Valkyrie's just getting ready to go and grab that next rune. I'm curious to see where the first blood's going to be coming from in this game. I would imagine it'll probably be mid for Valkyrie, but it could very well easily be that bottom lane. And here goes Valkyrie offensive now, 0.5 second mini stun, but a great job there from Defiler to keep him off the out of the game there. I guess that nuke off forces Valkyrie to go back to back up, but she's going to pick up that regen, come right back into lane, probably look to land an arrow here and finish off the gank. It is on cooldown though, so it's a little bit rough on that end of things. And now Wretched Hag really starting to make an imprint here in the top lane, spamming her spells a little bit more frequently here. She's gonna use the courier to cycle, and there's the bloodlust there for Fresh, and he does get the smackdown as well. Just blinks in, grabs the nuke, and seals the deal. So.
Yep, that was a good play on his part. Talking about more of the Valkyrie in the middle, though, that haste really came into effect because it basically saved her life and then enabled her to get that regeneration rune. Very good pickup on her, and then she's just right back at it. I don't think, though, that she's going to get too much of a kill here, though, as she leaps away just from certain death.
Oh, here comes the arrow. That's gonna, oof, just barely misses there. And Defiler picks up her bottle once again. Yeah, I'm actually surprised that the courier doesn't take any damage from that. I would have expected it to, but not S2 games, sorry. But Wretched Hag definitely doing a great job in this top lane, especially going up against these two. Kronos picking up boots, but he is managing to keep his farm up a little bit here as he's got 15 creep kills, but the Hellborn has definitely had the advantage here, with that bottom lane just being completely dominated. The Legion have nowhere to go here, and Witch Slayer Soul Reaper just full HP, full mana.
Yeah, the Hellborn are definitely being very aggressive here. They're up 1 kill null, but almost every lane is now past the river, back into the Legion side, so they're definitely keeping up the pressure. Up top, we got Plague Rider actually hitting Wretched Hag, but does not look like Kronos will zoom in for a kill, because Wretched Hag is level 6, does have that ultimate and fairly decent amount of mana, so that could be very problematic if they mistime that.
And Wretched Hag will probably be going for something, but here comes Wild Soul out of the jungle. What a great proc there for the bear, and that's going to bring Plague Rider to an end there. And now it's going to be all about Kronos. Can he finish Wretched? Probably not. Blink up in 3, but we'll see how that goes. One more hit could do it, but the blink is up. There's the scream, and that's a dub kill there in the top lane, as well as the middle lane gets one, and just kills all around for MSI at this. Oh no, wait, bottom got one. Sorry, Slither went down in the bottom lane rather.
Yeah, Slither was taken down by the combination of Soul Reaper and Witch Slayer. It did look like a stun went off, so that does put them up at a 4-kill lead, being very aggressive here and very offensive.
And this is a little bit, this is basically what the Wild Soul pick is all about. They get the gank off and then they just use that bear, tank the tower, just do work, and that really just gives them that bit of an advantage. And Valkyrie really starting to take a little bit of a lead here, level 7 over the level 6 Defiler. Nothing too crazy, but that minimal advantage could prove useful. And the Hellborn is going to strike first blood not only in kills but towers as well, as they do manage to pick off that top tower. But it looks like Wretched might be swinging mid. She did pick up a sustainer, so she's probably going Sackstone maybe. I'm not too sure where she's going with that, but that's my thoughts.
Down bottom, Witch Slayer actually saying hello to Slither, but just positioning was just not so well. It just caught him on the end tip of the stun instead of more the meat in the middle, and they will just stay put.
And I'd probably have to agree with Holy on the Nullstone there. Strictly for the Plague Rider ultimate, if he does go for that ultimate, it will be absorbed. But other than that, I don't see it too useful in the sense that the Legion for the majority is all just AoE random spells. You got Slither's slow, his ultimate is obvious. The Accursed Nuke is direct, I believe, but I mean that's not too much damage anything. And once Soul Reaper Accursed are levels, or Soul Reaper Witch Slayer are both level 6 here, we're gonna see this bottom lane just get completely torn open. And I'm guessing that's gonna be any minute here, as they've been able to keep them off the lanes long enough to get a better bit of advantage here. Wretched Hag jumping on Kronos a bit. Nothing crazy, but she did pick up a bottle as well. And just waiting for that blink, maybe. Looks like she's gonna back off.
I was a little afraid that Wretched Hag was playing a little too far back, but I mean, with that ultimate and that bottle with the sustainer, I mean, she's almost back up to full stats here. Coming in now, being aggressive on the Plague Rider, putting out that ult and auto tag. Will she blink? She will blink, and she gets the kill. Now she has to run for her life from Kronos.
Yeah, she'll be able to make it away though. And Trixie grabs one in the mid, just taunting away with that arrow animation, and bottom goes down there. There it is, the level 6 gank. Double ultimates, as you see there. That's all they look to do, just keep that bottom lane off the lane by having two heroes who can spam their abilities, and then just when the double ultimates come out, no matter who's down there, they're just automatically going to go down, and they did choose a curse.